Try another race here. Uh-oh, the camera's not working. What happened? I don't know. I better go find out though. Turn on camera. Well, that certainly helps, don't it? Well, here we are, Mount Panorama. Uh, this is in Australia, down under. The fun course. This is a 800 pp, 800 performance point car racetrack, a race that I'm doing. I'm driving my Porsche 919 hybrid, which what I use for most of these 800 pp races, mainly because that hybrid just gets better gas mileage, which means uh, not as long minute, not as much time in the pit. So anyhow, beautiful view. I love driving this track. Oh, I've wrecked so many times, and I'll probably wreck a lot more. And I'm sitting on the normal mode, not the easy mode, so that's going to make it tougher. But by the way, I'm sporting my bandana so that the glare of the light on my forehead don't bother you too much. But hopefully you're watching the race and not me. Uh, if you are, I feel sorry for you. Anyhow, we're going to get started on this. That's with Baggins, of course. And this first curve, now there's a spot down here when you're racing some of these cars, right down here when you got this hump, you'll get airborne for a long time. Actually, I don't much care for getting airborne right there. You'll get airborne with some cars. This is a challenging track. Now, right now, I know it looks pretty easy. And right here, you start getting a little bit crooked on it. And just about did it. About got out from under me. And you see the competitions went off and left me. And maybe we'll catch them, maybe we won't. Can't win them ever one. Oh, buddy. Barely held it there in the road. I'm way back here, but here's the part that gets really tricky. As you can see, this is some interesting curves to keep the car from out of the wall. Yeah. I hadn't driven in this track in a while. It shows. Oh, we lost a little paint there. Way back. Now this is the only really long straight stretch beside the one from the grandstands. I can see the next car up, number 19, way up there in front of it. So I don't know. Of course, I was looking very good here. But I tell you, we got last place sewed up tight. We don't have no competition for it right now. So I guess there's got to look for the positive side of these things. And that's something to bragging rights, I guess. I got last place all the way. No competition. Well, I can see him there anyhow. That's better than I do sometimes. I can't even see the guy in front of me. I'm not going to see him for long when I take curves like that wide. They go off and leave. Closing in on them a little bit here. Maybe we'll get a run on them. Pass them a couple times before they come back past us. That right there is an interesting curve because you could gain or lose fractions of a second there real quick. Right here also. You hear me goosing around there. Trying to keep up. You pick up what little speed you can, there's a chance you can. At least that's the way I figured it. I'm no professional at this, but it works for me, so I have to do what works for me. Uh-oh, I done bumped these cars. There was my clean race. I'm off the track into the sandbox. Well, I'm like a cat getting into the litter box there. But, yeah, that happens. It's not the easiest track in the world to drive. It takes a lot of running this course to get even a partial hang of it. And those guys, world champions, well, I'm sure they spend hours and hours and hours doing this thing. And I could, well, I do spend hours playing on Gran Turismo. But I'm playing. These boys, those boys are serious. Now you'll notice right down here at the pits on the left. See how you get the pits? That's something to always keep in mind when you're doing a long race like this, pin left. We're going to have to do a pit stop. Make sure you know where to get off the track, get in those pits. I can't emphasize that enough, because I know it'll cost you a race. When it says give you that low fuel warning and then you just drive right by, hope that fuel warning said I had 1.3 laps to go and not 0.8 laps. You're going to come up short, that's for sure. Well, we've moved up to 16th spot, 14th, 16th. Trying to squeeze that guy out. He can be on the inside this curve. He'll come up, pick up on me a little bit. But I'll be able to pick up on the curves coming up, the left-hand curves, and I'll be able to on the inside. We're in 14th now. This is the third lap. And I tell you, when you're driving down through here, you can keep the speed on, but it's going to take a few practice. You've seen why I scraped the wall my previous lap there. Yeah. It's hard race here. Got that spot. We moved up to 14th. Well, a long ways from one, but that's all right. We're still in the race, but I lost my bragging rights to last place for right now. Could end up back there now. There ain't no doubt about that. I surely could. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit. But we'll see what we can do. We got to get one of these. I'd love to be able to take this car on a straight stretch here. Yeah. All right. Don't want to get turned too bad. No, you're pretty good on that one. I'm really proud of you. Got the number 12 behind. And there goes 11. Doggies, we're moving on now. Come on, bagging. Giddy up, giddy up. All right, nothing. Let's go. Let's see if we can get the 10th spot and get up into the single digits here soon. I hope so. Don't know. It's easy to make me make a mistake on this track. I can tell you that. And you know, you want the thing to be a challenge, and it is for me anyhow. Now, some of it may be as natural as falling off the log, but and that falling off the log comes natural to me, but this racing don't. Not on this track. A lot of fun. It is. By the way, I'm in my camper. I'm not at home. I've got a camper down on a lake, and so not the ideal conditions for recording, but even if it was the ideal conditions, I was at home, and it wouldn't show much difference than what I'm doing now. I did order a microphone today, and I don't know. Hopefully I can get it working. It should be coming from Amazon here I get it maybe Saturday is what it says. But where I live, that's kind of iffy. I'm out where my mail comes in. I'm out in a very rural area. And yeah, just never know. All I can do is hope it shows up eventually. Once I get it, I got to learn to set the thing up and how to use it. Now watching YouTube on it and then reading on it on Amazon, I said, well, that's just a piece of cake. That's sort of like doing plumbing. Looks like a piece of cake, but there's always Sunday shoe that pops up when you have to go back to the store and get something else. At least that's been the case for me. So we'll find out if I can get another microphone to make it sound any better, not so muffled. But right now, this is going to have to go. Come on, Baggins, keep it out of the wall. There ain't no hole in that wall for you to go into. I tried to though. I've seen some people. I let use my thing here. My nephew doing the race, and I've seen him going to place a parking building sometimes that I didn't even know you could go into. That was the funniest thing. Amazed me. I didn't know where in the world he was going or how for him to get out of there. So that was funny. Maybe I'll get the races. Get somebody on here one day. Do a little multi-racing. I don't know how. I've never done it. I know he's got to have PlayStation Plus. Yeah, I can get it, but why should I get it right now? There's nobody for me to race against. The games to give away just don't really appeal to me. I guess they'd be all right if I tried them, but an old fella like me, I kind of enjoy the classics. Gran Turismo is a classic. And it's a good solo player game. An individual. Well, we just moved up a little bit. We're in 5th place. Got over half the tank of gas. We've done on our 6th lap. So we ought to be able to go this race without getting gas, is what I'm thinking. And, don't need tires. The tires are good. I'm running racing hard. I'll tell you one thing. I checked before I got broadcasted here what kind of tires I had on this car. And boy, am I glad I did. Because when I got in there and checked, I had the intermediates on. And I would have already been in the pit a couple of laps ago if I'd reached them intermediates, because they would plumb more out on this dry track. And of course, it had a lot less performance points. So I'll be even less competitive than I am right now. Well, I'm glad I checked that, and it pays too, so I've taken it for granted before, just like I took it for granted I wasn't running up in the grass there. This thing ain't no lawnmower. And, well, I lost my race bonus the first time I went off the road and into the sandbox. Now I was up there mowing the grass, saving money for a gardener. But the poor gardener goes hungry now because I cut the grass. Oh well, that's how she goes. Down the long straight stretch, and there's a place down here. If you're driving a real fast car, you have to watch. It'll be coming about right there. If you don't tap the brake a little bit, you're not going to make it. This car, I had to just tap it a little bit, or even just let off the gas, and I can make that curve back yonder. Coming up on the grandstand there, yeah, everybody's cheering, standing on their feet and waving at me. Hey, there's that lady flashing me again. Dang gummit, trying to distract me. That's what she is. She's girlfriend, one of my competitors up here, and she tries to distract me by flashing me like that. Well, didn't work. I just tossed her some beads out the window and kept her going. And if you don't know what it's reference to, that's in reference to New Orleans and the Mardi Gras. I've never been there. I probably won't never go now. Too old to mess with that kind of stuff. But I sure bet it was fun. I bet it was fun. Yes, sir. Right there, that's about the third time I've almost fished out there getting on the gas. But a little too soon before I got straight enough to get on the gas that heavy. You got to be light-footed on that gas sometimes coming out of this curve. Boom! I thought we was going to buy some concrete there. Already pre-formed and hardened. That's not good. Yeah. But this section took a long time before I could make it through there without breaking off. And it was just a matter of slowing down. That's what it comes down to. Yeah, right into the wall a little bit. And owner of the car is not going to be pleased because he's going to have to do some body work. We're in number 2 spot. That's number 1 up there in front of him. Hopefully he does a pit stop. Now we've got this pretty well whooped if he does a pit stop. I'm about wrecked there looking up to see where I was on the fuel. Yeah, so we got a half thing. We're going to make it through this race without a pit stop. Now, I don't know about the fella in front of me, what he's got. I say a fella all the time, it's just the way it's speaking. Maybe a gal, I don't know. Make no never mind me. Jay's Sereno, I can't see it from here. It looks like the Spanish flag. Serrano, yeah, he's still in the World Cup Championships for Gran Turismo. He's an excellent driver. Yes, sir. I watch those races. As a matter of fact, they're going on now. The early races for the championship, and Serrano is there. He's one of the best in the world. There I go, Fishtown again around that curve. He sure closed the gap there. You seen how he closed up behind me there with the mirror, if you noticed. He got right up on me because I fouled up and he didn't. Oh, Bob. Here we go, Bob Baggins. And here he goes by me. I kissed the wall, he didn't. Oh, Serrano's gonna put the hurting on me if I make a mistake like that again. I'm glad it didn't knock my front end out of alignment. I don't know if you can knock it out of alignment. I don't know. Maybe there's some settings on here where that damage takes its toll on the car. I don't know about it. And I don't want to set it because I'd never end up finishing the race. My car's had all damage on it every time I run into something. At least I'm not been playing bumper cars and running into other cars, and that's the main. I don't like doing that. I guess some people like crashing and knocking people off the road, but that's easy to do. Not running into people, now that's a bit more challenging. So, here we go. Got the lead on him for 2 seconds. I can see him in the mirror. He's not making a pit stop. We're on lap 9 right now. You don't feel it, but right here in this camper, it's warm. It's very warm. I'm glad I got this bandana on, or sweat would be running in my eyes, down across my glasses. My vision's not that good already. Whoa, get back over here. There, I'm on time there going sideways instead of going forward. That's what happens when you squill those tires. You move them sideways a little bit. And long races, going sideways and squilling the tires like that wears them tires out a lot faster. Let's put it that way. Fortunately on this race, I'm not going to have a tire issue. Ooh, I seen a car right behind me already. You see that? He was got right up on my bumper. See? Sitting in my rear view mirror. He's on me. make a mistake, he's by me, and this race is first place has gone down the toilet. So this is a good race. Tight, tight, and you got somebody that close to you. A little wide on that. I lost a foot ground, but not much. And I'm stretching the lead out here in this straight stretch. Will it be enough? I don't know, folks. We got a cliffhanger here. Well, not a cliffhanger. We got a tight one. It's an anybody's race right now. Well, I mean, that fella's behind me anyhow. It's ours to win or to lose. Hope I can win it. Stretch my lead a little bit there. Well, if he was just going to the pits, I'd have it stowed up just as tight as could be. I could get a little too slow, a little bit faster on that. There he goes. He went number 2. As you can see, went to pit. Number 3 went to pit. Oh man, we're gonna walk the rest of the way home. Well, yes, sirree. That's what doing this hybrid does for you. Didn't have to stop and get gas, and they did. And I've got plenty of fuel to make it to the end of the race. It's not cheating. It's just that car's available, and it's tuned for this 800 pp. I didn't have to use the gas. So, let's take a breath there. Let's really file up. I got 3 seconds on the one behind me, and with Serrano still, but it's plenty time. 3 seconds will sound much like much, but in racing it's a lot, especially when you start going over the wheel. Man, those are challenges. Anyhow, we're doing good. We're doing really good. Oh, buddy, I'm so happy with it. I'm when Baggins is getting us down the road. He's only messed up a few times. I'm blaming it on Baggins. It wasn't me. I'm just a narrator. Baggins is the driver. And I let him talk, but he don't have much of a personality. He's uglier than me. I know, because I've seen him many times and talk to him crazier than a coot, too. Give me some bad advice sometimes. Anymore, when I go look in the mirror, I don't listen to the advice I get. It usually doesn't turn out to be too good and gets me in trouble. And I've been in a lot of trouble. All right, around now. One more curve up here, and the race is over. Can we make it? Oh, I believe we can. Yeah. We're coming across up on the checker flag. All right, Baggins, hooray for you. First place, there you go. In their fancied up, painted car that nobody understands the pace job but you. All right. So our hybrid got it. And you'll notice there's no other one. They didn't do these other cars as a hybrid. There's a 911, that's a Porsche GT3. RX Vision, I'm not sure. And there's a Nismo. Those Nismos are a good car. A Ford GT. M6, R8, M6. What is that kind of car? Is that a BMW? There's another 911 and a Mercedes. Anyhow, we got it. Won that race. Hey, everybody, look at me and my tight jeans. Went a clean race. As you've seen, I done hit the wall and a couple of times, ran off the track a couple of times. I did get my marathon in right there. And we got 5-star roulette ticket for completing the driving marathon. We'll go collect that before I say goodbye. Hey, look at her. Look at there, jets are coming over. All right. Now, I tell you, it's fun just to watch these races again. It really is. I'm not going to do it, but once you get out the game, just sit back and watch and enjoy it. And that's like watching the World Series. It's fun to watch. It's amazing how they drive. All right, I want to exit out of this and exit off of this, and I want to back it out of the next screen. When it comes up, I hit the circle button, and the circle button again, and the circle button again, and that should take to the main screen. I'm going to check GT Auto to make sure I don't need the oil change. I'm not going to be racing it right now, but I want it ready to go for the next one if need be. There we go, our oil, and as you can see down here at the bottom, so everything's good. And there's my car. And you see bagging right there on the top over the windshield. All right, and a leprechaun up here. I need all the luck I could get. There's a snake right yonder, and I set this one up sort of like a Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings things with dragons and ghosts, and that was my ideal. Now, how much it turned out to anybody understands that there's spiders on the back, or that's Shelob, by the way. Well, in my mind it is, but in my mind it's not a good place to be. All right, here we go. Back it out again. Let's go get our prize up here. Let's see what we got. And we'll go over and get our gifts. 5-star roulette ticket. And what will we get? Round and round. It's going to be cash money. And I tell you, there's 500,000 credits right there. Yogi Berra said cash is as good as money. Yep. So now we got 19,515,000. I'm going to show you one of the places here where you could spend money really fast. One of the places when you're starting is going to be this place up here called used cars right there. And I buy those, and I get the limited stock ones first because they won't be back. See how this one's got over here? It's got limited stock. Now, I bought it, and that little blue icon right there means I already own these cars. And I've owned all of these cars, but it didn't start that way. It took me a long time to get them, but I own them all. And it's a good place to check when you're really starting out. Now, I want to go to the Legend cars. And you see a red flag over that. It means I've got a car that I put a red flag on to buy, and maybe it's there. But I know the one I had flagged. See, right there it is, the McLaren. And see how much it is? 20 million credits. Well, I only have 19 million. Yeah, only. So I'm not buying it. All these with the little blue book there beside them, I already own. So you can see that these cars get pretty expensive. In fact, that one I'm on right here, that Subaru Impreza rally car, 650,000 credits. Some of them not too bad, like this Unimug Type 411 62. It's a 1962 something or another, and it's 46,000 credits. But there's some beautiful cars in here that, boy, anybody would want to own in real life. There's even a Land Cruiser. But I own it. You see the little blue book right there. That means I own it. And another thing where you can spend money, I'm not going to buy no cars, by the way. You go over here to the cafe, and you'll spend a lot of time at the cafe. I'm not going to try to explain it, but you get your races there as you progress. And I'm going to look at my extra menus and see these are all cars. When you collect all three of them in a series there, you'll get a roulette ticket, usually 6 stars. And you can see I've got all these cars I've got. And I don't know what I'm missing besides that We'll see. Right now, there's the one I'm missing, that McLaren, and I don't have 20 million credits to get it. And then there's another one missing right there. The what is that? Group C Subaru Mercedes C989. And you see that little box there? I've got it on my wish list. So when it shows up, I'm going to get a red flag for that car, that 89. And it'll probably be at that Legend Cars. But it's out of stock. There's another one out of stock. I got my box wish list on that. And that's a Mercedes-Benz W196R55. So a 1955 Mercedes-Benz will definitely be at the Legend Cars. There's an Alfa Romeo, and I've got it checked right there. Alfa Romeo 8C2900 touring car. An Alley 38, a 38 Alfa Romeo. Yeah, that's 20 million for sure. So you can see why I don't have those. They're out of stock, and now you can see why I didn't buy them, because it costs too much. Now, I'm not done yet annoying you. I want to go up here to brand cars. These are brand name cars. Now, I've got a whole bunch of them, cars. I'm trying to get every car in the game, and it's not easy. I'm going to go to Asia Pacific, and let's check out, what do we want? I don't want super formulas. Oh, we'll look at the Suzukis and see what's available. Now, click on the showroom, and they'll come up. And these cars, each one that comes up, you'll notice over here on the right, if I have it, it's got that blue book. It says acquired. Well, I don't want to buy them again, so I'm just going across. See, right there's one I don't have. See how up there on the left it says not acquired, and I don't need it, but I'm going to show you can buy it, and it's 450,000 credit. So I'm going to buy this Suzuki VGT. I don't need it for any particular race. Like I said, I'm just trying to get the cars. So that's one I need. I'm going to hit my X button and pick it. And one of the things, color selection. You can pick your color. Sometimes some just have one color. Now this has got a couple different patterns. You can get it with the red stripe there, the green, the red with the green spoiler, a yellow car, or the gray black. Now, I don't know which one you like, but I like this one right here. So I'm going to pick that color. It doesn't cost you nothing extra. I'm going to pick it. Then you can learn more about the car by clicking on the button here. The guy tells you all about it. Now I hit that button. We got to go through read all that. Yeah. And I hit the X button every time that thing finishes typing up on the screen, so I can go to the next one. But if you're a car enthusiast and like to read about all of them, you can. And in the cafe, you can learn about them too. So I just read generated gobs of downforce, and that's good because it's a lightweight vehicle. You need that downforce to keep it on the road. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to hit purchase. And 450,000 credits. I want to say, okay. Now that car right there is mine for my collection. It's worth 450 collector points, which I maxed out on collector. I'm level 70 in collector, which is maximum. And I got a lot of extra points left over. So I'm going to hit the next button. And I added those points onto my collector value. Hit the X button. It's going to ask me, do I want to get in the car, or do I want them to put it in the garage? Well, I'm just going to have them put it in the garage. And there it goes. And I'm back to the Suzuki showroom. I'm going to hit the circle button to back out of here. Hit the circle button again to back out of here. Hit the circle button again to get out of Asia Pacific. And here we are at the home screen. And I'm going to say adios, amigos. I'm going to hit the trail. Me and Tonto's got some stuff to do. I don't know why I said Tonto. I just thinking of the Lone Ranger, one of my heroes. All right, y'all take care, and I'll catch you the next time around. Have a good day.